So I've retried the finals and I ended up doing this. The finals. Oh man. I've actually played the finals multiple times before, and that is what I'm gonna explain actually right now. So, back in season 6, when I tried this game out for the first time, I was like, I'm not really feeling it. I was still in my, arcade shooter or slash arena shooter phase. You know how that goes. I was like, nah, this game ain't for me. So then I tried out when season 7 came out. I was like, it's a little better. It got a little better, but I still just like every time like I played the game, I just got bored and just uninstalled it, man. Like I just couldn't get into it, and so until season 8, when season 8 dropped with keyboard and mouse support, yes, keyboard and mouse support on console is now a thing. Thank the heavens. So we are actually able to play keyboard and mouse on Xbox Series S. Let's go. And my gameplays has been looking a lot better, and I've gotten a lot better at the game since then. I've actually put in a little bit more hours into the game, and yeah. So apparently season 8 they added the P90 for the medium class, which is a compact SMG. We know what you know what a P90 is, right? And then you have a BFR Titan. It's like a single shot pistol that does a lot of damage, and it's for the heavy class, and it's broken. But if you miss your shots, well, it's game over for you. Well, unless you get super lucky. But yeah, another thing they added too was they added dynamic destruction. It's more dynamic now, so instead of like a building falling on top of another building and it just not like destroying the building as it like it doesn't like plow through the building while it's falling down. Now while it's falling down into the building, clashing into the building, or falling down to the building, it now plows through the building and damages it actually. So now it looks more realistic with their physics-based destruction, and it's even a lot better now. So, yep. I've also heard in certain game modes they added a, well, I guess I'm gonna call it kill cam, okay? So yeah, they added a video playback kill cam for certain modes. So yep, I think it's for like World Tour, I believe. I don't know which mode which modes it is for, but I know I think World Tour is one of them. And they added another battle pass, of course, free to play, games. They got to get the money somehow. And yeah, that's pretty much it. So let's talk about why I didn't get into the finals the first place. I'm gonna say this, I'm gonna be honest. I am more of an arena shooter guy. Like usually when I play stuff like CDM or even objective, like old arena shooter type modes, objective based modes like search and destroy. Well, I guess you can say search and destroy, I guess, but I would really like to say like capture the flag, domination, those type of modes. Those modes are more arena based, even though you still got like you can just like play the game like half-ish and you can still get kills if that makes sense. But in the finals, oh boy, you have to play it a lot differently. You have to play, you literally have to play TDM, yes, team deathmatch, a lot differently. You can't just like go straight into the enemy team, because if you do, then you're not gonna be like, if you go in with the 1v4 mentality, then or 1v3 mentality, you're not gonna win the battle. Or even a 1v2 mentality, you're not winning. I'm sorry, you're not, because this game has like stuff like healing and stuff as the specializations and stuff. You have the healing beam and all that. So it's best to stick with your team, or at least be aware of where your team is at. And yeah, I would say you enjoyed this version of TDM a lot better than you initially did. I would say another thing that I didn't like the finals of is the pacing of it, and that kind of connects to the last point that I said. The pacing was, I wasn't really a fan of the pacing of either Cash Out, its TDM mode. I haven't played Power Shelf yet, but yeah, I just wasn't a fan of the pacing. It's just, I feel like it was like close to a walking simulator most of the time, until I just realized, I mean, it's just better to play as a team than, well, in this game, than in which this is a team-based, objective-based FPS. So it makes sense. Like you found more joy into doing that instead of just worrying about your KD ratio all the time. So yeah, that is pretty refreshing. I would say this is definitely one of the best unique FPS games I've played in a long time. In a while, actually. So if you're coming off of games like Call of Duty or Halo or Titanfall, the arcade shooters slash arena shooters, then you are gonna have to adjust to a different playstyle on this game. Now you can still have a similar playstyle, but you can't exactly emulate that same playstyle as like a arena shooter, for example, because it just doesn't work like that. So yeah, I will say that is another reason why I didn't really like this game at first, was because this game is super different from the games you're used to playing so much, man. So different. And I think that is the reason why people won't give this game a chance. It's just because it's so different from like your usual FPS game, to the point where people just not gonna try it out because it's niche in nature. I mean, that's okay. And I do think that this game will find its footing in the FPS space. I'll argue that it already has, but hopefully it grows and grows, and it keeps growing until to the point where, well, I won't say mainstream, but it's close to being mainstream. A lot of people know what it is and stuff. I did heard that Moist Critical also covered this game a while back and stuff. So yeah, I would say season 8 is a pretty good season. It wasn't too much nor too little. It was perfect. I mean, I don't know what to say. Anyways, hope you guys leave a like and subscribe if you're new to the channel. And your boy Monix is out. Deuces.